Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Boguete, Panama. We're just waking up in the bus. Look how sweet this little girl is.
Oh my god. She's so sweet.
She sleeps right in the middle of us every single night. Sometimes she'll move around a little bit, but then she always ends up right here.
Say hello.
So, we have some news. If you guys watched our last video, you know that we're looking for land to build a tiny house homestead community here in Panama. And we put an offer on what we thought was an amazing piece of land. And now it's been like 5-6 days. We had some people go and look at it. We told them what we want to do with it. And they told us it's not ideal for what we want to do, especially the soil and especially the amount of water. And it's gonna cause a lot of mold problems. So that's why we have people here that can help us with this kind of stuff. People with information, people that know stuff, people that know more than we do. So since then, we've pulled back our offer on that property and we've been looking a lot more. We've seen so many properties, but we found one that we are absolutely in love with. And I know you're never supposed to say, love the property. We haven't told anyone that we love this property. They really doesn't know, we walk around like, looks good, looks good. Except for Kaylee. Kaylee was like,
This is it! This is the one!
You just get those feels while you're there. Maybe we should bring you guys there. I think we should show you. We actually put it up on our little vision board. These are all the things that we want to have happen in 2019. So we put it up right here. And maybe we should just bring you guys here right now. My love!
Hey!
Is this unbelievable or what?
Come on here! I think this is where we're gonna want to put our house.
We want to put our house down there?
I think so.
She's found the area where we're gonna put our swimming pool, and now she's looking at the area where we want to put our house. And this place feels so right. It just feels like this is the place where we're gonna do this. I was just looking for water, and there's a water line over there, which is a good sign. We want to be off grid when we do this. We want to do rainwater collection for our primary water source. But as we're getting started, having access to water will be a big deal, because one of the first things we're going to do is build a temporary structure to put all of our electrical equipment. So we need a place to keep the batteries dry. We need a place for the charge controller, the inverter. So we're going to build plan on doing like a cement block, smaller like 8x8 structure. It's gonna put all the electrical stuff in there so we can start running tools. It's like the first thing we need is water, and if it's here, that's good. That allows us to make concrete, which allows us to build a structure, which allows us to have electricity.
I just got my lay of the land.
You got your stick in case there's any snakes?
Yeah. I don't think there are many around here. The grass is already like...
all taken care of.
Yeah.
There's a water line up there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But first, let me tell you, so I'm thinking the driveway is gonna come down from like the center of the fence over there. And it's gonna branch off a little bit, But I'm thinking we put our house up here.
Okay.
Because up there is not too flat, but right here is really, really flat. And then if we go too far down, then we're not gonna have this amazing view from our house.
So I like the way you think. So far, this is where we're thinking about putting our first house. I wish you guys had a better view of this right now. The clouds came right in, and that's a volcano right there. This is the swimming pool.
This is the swimming pool. Or irrigation pool.
I'm pretty sure this is like an irrigation ditch. I don't know why that would just be dug out.
Yeah.
We're loving this so much. If you look, here's like another little flat piece. There's a flat piece up there, and then there's one over there.
And the thing about it is like the what do you call them? The grades?
Yeah.
The grades are not that steep. Like we could easily plant crops on these grades here.
Yeah.
And it gives it so much character and privacy. So when we want to build other properties, it'll be perfect.
We might have found the one. We're getting really, really excited.
We already came here once before, and I knew it the second we pulled up. And now we're actually getting a full lay of the land, and I'm just falling more and more in love.
Does that feel right or what?
Just as right as it did when we looked at Lola for the first time.
Yeah, that's what she said. The second we got here, she's like, this is it. And it was the same thing with Lola, if you guys remember that.
Hi, Boogie! Oh my god, that's so fun! Baby, sit! Sit down!
Sit, sit, sit.
So we came down to the little local Tuesday farmers market that happens every single Tuesday, and this is our second time here, and I feel like I love it even more than the first time. I can't wait to bring everybody here. Family, friends, mom, dad, you guys are gonna love it here.
Have you guys ever heard of Ukrainian food? Because this is the first time we've ever had it. Some Ukrainian lady was selling it at the farmer's market.
Super cute, older couple.
They make meatballs, pancakes. This is like, what is this, like sauerkraut?
Beet
Beet-kraut. And they make their own kombucha. And we just went over there, they hooked us up.
This place is amazing.
And we're just gonna hang out here and eat it while we look at this. This place is freaking amazing. I was just explaining to Kaylee what we're gonna do here. And like, we're talking about the houses that we wanna build, like the little community area we wanna have. If you guys saw our videos with Juan and Monique, if you're watching this, we were talking about your place. Because we wanna build this like Juan and Monique's place. Just like this beautiful like community. They live with all their family. They have 5 houses on like what, half an acre of land?
You'd never be able to do in the States.
Yeah,
and
so
a lot of you, we just put a video out today, and it was the one running around.
She's so excited.
We just put out a video today talking about why we want to move here, and a lot of you guys were confused about, okay, well, what do you mean what you want to do is illegal? The homestead part and the permaculture part and the tiny house part isn't the big concern. The concern is having multiple houses on one piece of property.
And living in a tiny house full time as the primary residence. That's also illegal. So that's why we're so excited, because we found the place where we can do it, and it's like our favorite place ever. You guys see this? Stack of flapjacks, roasted pecans, bananas.
This is what we're having for lunch.
Can't get maple syrup here though.
You can, it's just really expensive.
Alright, well we got pancake syrup, which is basically just like...
But it was organic.
If that's the one downside to this place, that the maple syrup is really expensive.
We'll just import a bunch when we go back home in November and just bring it all back.
We're just taking photos of this for our cookbook. That's gonna be coming out soon. So I just need to interrupt this right here because we're not gonna come out with a cookbook soon. As you guys probably know, Trent and Allie just came out with their cookbook yesterday, and I'm just totally gonna blame this on bad communication because we had no idea that they were coming out with a cookbook, and we don't want to hit you guys. We know we share a lot of the same audience. I mean, we've made 200 videos together. We don't want to hit you guys with a cookbook in the same week, so we're gonna push ours. I think what we decided we wanted to do is we want to do a farm-to-table cookbook once we have our farm up and running. So be patient with us, give us about 6 months, maybe a year, and we're gonna have a whole cookbook for you of recipes straight from our farm once it's up and running. But the good news is, all these recipes that we've been working on, we're gonna put them all out on our website, thenomadicmovement.com. We're gonna put out, we have 3 up there now, and then we're gonna keep putting out 1 a week. So we'll put the link in the description if you wanna check these recipes out. We have some awesome ones for you guys, and then we'll keep giving you updates when we put them out once a week. Let's go back to the video. But we gotta get out of here. We need to go into David. We just got an email that the part for our fuel pump, which if you guys have been following along, you might know our fuel pump's bad, it's all rusted out, and that's why we're kind of stuck here. That's why we got stuck in Boquete, and that's why we're gonna freaking move here.
Everything happens for a reason, man.
It's absolutely insane. But the fuel pump just came in. I'm a little scared to drive the bus down the hill because we got fuel leaking everywhere, but we do have to get the gas out at some point. We do have to get the gas out of the tank. But as you guys saw, with all these leaves and everything just outside, we're going nowhere fast. So we're doing something we haven't done in a while.
I'm actually super excited for this.
We're gonna take the bus. Give me a chair, dude. Yes!
Okay.
We just met the other day. I saw your smile from far away. I came right up to you and said, how about we said instead?
Well, we waited 12 days for that fuel pump, but I'm not that mad. The only thing I'm mad about is my allergies are flaring up right now.
But we're gonna turn it all around because we're gonna get some sushi and ramen.
We talked for hours and time went fast. We made a bond we hope would last. In silence or in screaming noise, we're meant to be, there ain't no choice. I told you my life was beginning.
I literally want to cry.
We just met some freaking awesome people.
Oh,
And but as we're sitting there at
wait, can we just look at this garden? The kitchen garden.
yeah, there's a little farm right over there too, I think, where they grow everything. We were sitting at the table and Kaylee was like almost in tears of happiness because it was just like, I don't know, it's been such a good last few weeks, last few days.
Ever since we got to Ogette, we've both just been on this like high of life. It's just been so many things are just like happening so naturally, and we're both just so happy, and
Yeah.
we've been meeting so many amazing people. We just met literally the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
And it's one of the things that we've been concerned about here is meeting people that are our age.
Yeah.
Because there's a really big older population from the States.
Right, and we just met 3 incredible human beings, one of which is going to be my future hairdresser.
They were sitting at the table next to us and we just hung out for like, I don't know, the last hour or so.
Yeah.
So we're really, really happy. And that's all we have to say. This is where we're gonna let you guys go.
We love you guys so much, and we can't wait to take you guys along this new journey.
And hopefully we can get this dreamland that we have, but we'll bring you along for the ride.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.